over whether the famous couple at the center of an injunction row over a secret threesome could be named has been delayed until Monday. A hearing was held at the High Court in London on Friday as media outlets challenged the order after their names of the pair were made public in Scotland and America. Celebrities are a committed couple, but in an open relationship. The appeal ruling described how the newspaper contacted PJS for comment, and PJS sought an interim injunction. He believed it was an invasion of privacy to publish any of Abe and CD's claims, but the newspaper argued it was in the public interest. Lawyers for PJS and UMA later denied the article was relevant to any public debate. They maintained that they had not courted publicity about their private life, the ruling said. They had been in a relationship for many years. The relationship was an open one. UMA accepted that from time to time the claimant had sexual encounters with others. The relationship between the claimant and UMA was one of commitment. They provided a loving home for their children. A High Court judge initially refused their application, saying the newspaper was entitled to correct the public image presented by PJS. However, it then went to the Court of Appeal, where Lord Justice Jackson and Lady Justice King said PJS and UMA were a committed couple and PJS' "occasional sexual encounters with others do not detract from that commitment." It was ruled any story about his sex life would be devastating for PJS. Three-way revealed in court ruling. Revealing the facts behind the ruling, the court said PJS, who was described as being in the entertainment business, met someone called Abe in 2007 or 2008, and had occasional sexual encounters starting in 2009. The court ruling then described a text message, sent on December 15, 2011, in which the claimant asked if Abe's partner, known as CD, was up for a three-way. Abe said that CD was. Accordingly, the three met for a three-way sexual encounter which they duly carried out. After that encounter, the sexual relationship between the claimant and Abe came to an end, but they remained friends, the ruling said. However, while they remained friends with PJS, Abe and CD then approached the Sun on Sunday in early January of this year. Two judges allowed appeal because of young family. Details of the case emerged in a ruling by two judges following a Court of Appeal hearing in London earlier this year. Lord Justice Jackson and Lady Justice King, who had earlier analysed the case, did not identify the man in their ruling but referred to him only as PJS. They said he was well known, married and in the entertainment business. They said his spouse, named as UMA, was also well known in the entertainment business. They said the couple had young children. Lord Justice Jackson said, in the ruling, that the man had appealed after a High Court judge ruled in favor of the Sun on Sunday. Mr. Justice Cranston had refused to impose an injunction following a hearing in January, although he ordered a temporary block on publication pending the hearing of an appeal. Lord Justice Jackson said he and Lady Justice King had decided to allow the man's appeal after balancing his human right to respect for family life and the newspaper's right to free expression. The celebrity couple trying to keep an extramarital threesome a secret could be revealed at 4 p.m. today. Newspaper editors have asked judges to lift a draconian injunction which is preventing outlets in England and Wales from reporting on a well-known man's night of passion with another couple. The married celebrity took legal action, and earlier this year two Court of Appeal judges imposed an injunction, preventing the Sun on Sunday newspaper from identifying the man in an article. Lawyers for News Group newspapers, publishers of the Sun on Sunday, asked three Court of Appeal judges to lift the ban at a hearing in London on Friday. Gavin Miller QC, who is leading News Group newspaper's legal team, told Lord Justice Jackson, Lady Justice King and Lord Justice Simon that information had now been published outside the jurisdiction of England and Wales and was available to the British public via the internet. He said that, because of that, the ban should be lifted,